Good morning, good evening, good day, or good afternoon, whatever time of day it is for you. Hi, how are you? So today we are doing yet another palette review, but this time we're trying out the Morphe X James Charles palette. Now, I've never tried anything from Morphe before, and I've heard from some that they are private labeled from a company in China. This is a staple palette that I've seen in a lot of YouTubers' collections, and so I thought what better way to try out the Morphe formula than to get this palette. And this palette was a birthday gift from my grandparents, who I love so much, and I cannot wait to get started with you guys. Now, before I forget, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and click that little notification bell if you would like a notification for when I upload a video. Okay, let's get into this. To get started, I am going into my Too Faced Shadow Insurance Eyeshadow Primer. Can you see that? There we go. Sunlight. Yes, I neglected to bring my ring light up with me, so we are relying on the sunlight right now to film, which is why I'm trying to film this quickly before the sun goes down, and my lighting might not be the best. Now, to open this mammoth of a palette, oh my gosh, you guys. Look at how big this is. It's the biggest palette I've ever owned. One thing that I don't like is the fact that all the shade names are on this little plastic cover instead of on the names themselves. I would rather have them written down under the names, but here it is. This is literally like, it blocks my face. I got any rainbow look that I would ever want to make is like right here. I mean, the amount of creative things that I could do with this is astounding. You've got your yellows, you've got your oranges, your reds, your greens, your purples, your pinks, your blues, and your neutrals. I mean, it's just perfect. And I love that it's separated with your more colorful shades down here, the warm tones over here, and then just basics right there. And really, I feel like you could do basically a whole face with just this palette, because you've got pinks, you've got contour shades, you've got bronzing shades, I mean, you got highlight shades, it's just basically everything all in one palette. And so my boyfriend requested that we do that I do a green-blue look today, and that is what we are going to be doing. As such, today we are going to be creating a green-blue halo eye. I thought that'd be really fun. I usually just stick to my normal cat eye shape, which is the regular eye shape that I do, but halo eyes are a lot of fun to play with, and I don't know, I thought I'd try it out today. So bear with me as I try to read to you the names that I'm using, because I have to read from this translated onto that. So we're going to be starting with this shade as my transition shade, which is Social Blade. So here we go. Bit of kickback in the pan, but not too much. Oh my gosh, this is so hard to maneuver. Okay, tap it off. Grab my mirror from my ColourPop Mar palette, and then I am going to, oh my gosh, is it better over here? Oh wow, it's darker now. I'm gonna put the color here, bring it all the way over, and then here to create a more rounded eye shape. Ooh, got some pretty good pigment going already, though I feel like that's gone now. It didn't last all the way over, but that's fine, most shades don't. So I'm going back in, dusting it off, and then I'm going to add to this side, and then take it to the top. So far so good. It's not as vibrant on my eye right now as it was in the pan, but that might just be the lighting, that might be the primer, who knows. But yeah, okay, on to the other side. that one was able to go over there. Interesting. Maybe I just grabbed more that time, or maybe I just didn't. Oh, I didn't dust off. That's what it was. Okay. Now to make it more vibrant on this side because it's not. Going to grab my blending brush, my tried and true NYX blending brush. Gonna blend that out. Okay, now I'm going to go into my crease brush. And the shade that I am going into, let me see, what is this shade name? Cola. Going into this shade Cola right here, which is a darker, almost indigo blue. Ooh, okay. Taking it over. Why do I feel like this is getting muddy right now? Okay. Okay, taking my blending brush to blend that out. That took a few times to get some pigment in there. It was very pigmented with the first swipe, but after that it was a little dull. Seems to be blending out really well, but I'm losing a lot of the depth that was in that shade. And the two shades blended together are turning into some sort of muddy brown. I don't know how to show you this without burning my retinas. That's what that's looking like. Now going to try on the other side. My eyes are so dry right now. And it's just because of how cold and dry it is up here. Oh my gosh. Okay, again, that didn't take as much as the first one did. And I don't know why, because I didn't do anything differently. Did not take as much as the first one did, and I didn't do anything differently, so, interesting. Blending it out. And once again, that color is kind of, the depth in there is kind of fading a lot. And I like blending colors because it makes it seem more seamless, but I don't like it when all the depth and color to that color is gone once I blend it out. Makes me a little upset. I might have to add a darker color, like some black or something, into this. A great way to tell how good a palette is if it has a black is how well the matte black works. And because I want to add more depth to this look, we are going into this giant matte black shade called Spooky. Taking that same crease brush, I gotta wipe some of the color off. Going into that black shade, just a little bit. I don't want it to be too intense if it's a great black, but if it's not a great black, then that shouldn't really be a problem. Okay. Okay. All right. Gonna need to blend that out so it doesn't look like a black eye. Oh my gosh. What is with my makeup today? Am I just terrible? Is that what it is? Why is it when I look in the mirror right here, it does not look as dark as you guys are seeing it? I don't know how to fix this. Are you seeing it? It's not looking as dark as you guys are seeing it in the shadows. Okay. Darn lighting. Going on the other side. blending that out. Okay. I'm feeling like I'm looking like I have 2 black eyes is what it feels like. Yeah. I might add a little bit of white or green again to try and soften it up a little bit. So let me go back into that green just a little bit with my blending brush called Social Blade. I don't feel like that's helping, but I will try it on the other side. And now I'm going to go into the white called Flashback with this because I'm worried. Okay, so I know to you guys, this side will always look incredibly dark right now because of the shadows or something, because the sun is over there. But it looks slightly better. Okay, well, now that that's on there, I am going to take the shade Hello, this light blue right here. It's a shimmer, and I'm going to take it on my shimmer brush. Okay, so my camera decided to freeze, which it does that sometimes. I am taking this light blue shimmer right here. It's called Hello from the palette. I'm not going to pick up the palette again to show you guys because it's a huge palette. Okay. That looks a little better. Okay, I'm going to do the same on the other side before I try this shimmer out with my finger. Actually, first, before I try that shimmer out with my finger, I feel like we went from dark to light without much of a transition. So there is a darker blue sparkle in here. It's more of a teal, which I think will help with the green blue. It is in... Oh my gosh, this is annoying. It's this shade right here, which is Cape Cod. Let me show it to you guys better. This shimmer. So I'm going to take that on my brush again, my shimmer brush that I just wiped off, and then I will try that with my fingers, and I will go over this light again. It's a lot darker than I was expecting it to be. And okay, here it did something and here it did nothing. Interesting. Try the other side. That's better. So now I'm going to take my finger and pat the edges of those two shimmers so they seem better. Actually, no. I lied. I'm taking that finger into that deeper shimmer shade Cape Cod. I'm going to tap it on. Wipe my finger off, and now I'm going into that light shimmer again, which is called Hello, with my finger. You know, these shimmers are not much to write home about. They're not incredible, but that's okay. Okay. So I'm going to do the rest of my face, and then I'm going to be back for final thoughts. Okay, so I am back. I added the black from the palette right here as a liner, and I tried something new where I tried to and reinforce the shape that we made by not going all the way over and leaving that lighter area right there without eyeliner, so it's seen more of a round shape. Now, to finish off this look, I am going to be taking that light green again, Social Blade right there. I'm going to be taking it under the eyes because I feel like the green really got lost with all the blue. So taking it onto the transition brush and taking it underneath the eye. Doing the same on the other side. And now I'm going to be taking my blending brush and I'm going to blend it out because we don't like harsh lines unless we are doing graphic liner. In that case, we do like harsh lines, but because we're not doing that, we don't. Okay, I'm going to put on my mascara and do my lips and be back once again for final looks. Okay, we are back and here is the final look. So my thoughts on this palette so far, there are a ton of shades that I still need to try. I don't like the way that they blend into each other. It seems to make the colors fade a lot, but maybe it was just that particular color combo. Maybe it was just those two colors. I need to work more with it. I don't like the metallic formula. It feels not as high impact as I'm used to with like ColourPop pricing, which is like 12 bucks, and better than this, which was like 40. But I'm not mad at it. I want to try more and work with this formula more because maybe it just needs more love, needs more time than the ColourPop one does. Okay, and those are my final thoughts. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this helps you with your buying habits, and I hope you all have just a wonderful day. Mwah! Bye!